Hey guys, I'm Kyle, and welcome back to another video. I know it's been a long time, but lots happened for me. I used to live in Utah, now I live all the way on the other side of the country in Vermont. And unfortunately, I was not able to take the XJ with me, so I no longer have that vehicle. But behind me is the start of a new project. This is a 1997 TJ. It has the 4-liter 6-cylinder, so it's got the good motor in it. A lot of good parts, a lot of good front end steering components have already been upgraded. It has a 4-inch lift, but it is a short arm lift kit, so that's something we're going to address, try to get this thing to ride better, which ties in nicely with the whole goal behind this build. It's going to be a lot of aesthetic improvements on the outside. That is rust repair and also safety rust repair. The body mounts need to be replaced. Like I said, safety, the short arm. We're going to try to get this thing to be more stable on the highway. I might stretch the wheelbase a little bit since the rear bumper needs to be reinforced. I might make room to push the gas tank backwards, but we'll see. That plan's not finalized. What I do know I'm going to start with is fixing the front bumper. It is not mounted very securely, so we'll get that pulled off and see what we can do about getting some stronger bolts holding that on. I thought about doing a frame chop, but with the steering box being so far forward on the front of the frame on the TJ, I'm not sure there's much value in that. There's not a lot of space that I can remove, and I do want to run a winch on the front of this, so that's going to be that far out there anyways. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm excited to take you guys along for another build. We're going to try to keep this one super low budget. So as much stuff as I can fabricate myself with just an angle grinder and steel plate, we're going to do that. And try to get this thing safe and stable on the road. There's a lot of holes in the body, so right now it's really loud on the road, more so than Jeeps are anyways, but we're gonna get those holes patched, see if I might try some Dynamat and make this thing a little bit more enjoyable to take out on the trails. So I'll show you around a little bit, and we'll get started. So just going front to back, you can see obviously just aesthetically this needs to be fixed, but when I was looking at how it mounts, we are missing what should be a mount there. There's no bolt. On the bottom, this is just one bolt with a piece of flat bar, so I don't love the strength of that. On the other side, the top bolt is there, but you can see it's at an angle, and it's loose, so that's what's allowing the bumper to wiggle right now. And then same, just one bolt on the bottom. So we're gonna redo that situation and get this nice and strong, so if I have a 12K winch on the bumper, we don't have any worries about the way the bumper mounts. For fenders, obviously this plastic needs to come off, and then there's some rust repair here that needs to be done. So I think I might go with some thin metal flares I found on Amazon that I like. On the side, here you can see what I was talking about with the body mounts. The body mounts are definitely shot. That's actually one of the better ones. So those, I'm gonna cut clean off the frame and make new ones for those. And while I'm doing it, I'm gonna make a solid steel tube to replace this side step, so we'll have an actual rock slider here. Same thing, probably doing the metal fenders in the back. And then here in the back of the frame, I want to be able to put a trailer on a small trailer if I need to. And I've heard lots of problems with this set up right here being a weak point in towing. So with how bad the rust is on this, I think I might just frame chop somewhere around here, and plate new steel in. That's what I'm saying. If I want to move the gas tank, I might stretch it a couple inches to make room for that, and then just make a rear bumper that's welded into the frame. No reason that will need to be removable, so I probably won't bother making mounts for it. I probably am going to keep the spare tire, so I might reuse this hinge system for the spare tire holder. And then, yeah, interior, it's mostly going to be aesthetic improvements. Not the previous owner, but the guy before that decided he wanted to do these pouches instead of a door panel. I was told that he was the one that removed the door panels. I'm going to do something here just to get these holes covered and get a better interior door handle so you can pull the door closed. And then I'll probably do some sort of a new floor liner. And the main spot, safety-wise, is in the back here where the cage mounts. This whole corner of sheet metal has rusted out. So I'm going to be cutting all the rust out where I can get the edges painted and have clean metal. And then I'll be plating this in so that it ties in to the walls all nice and strong. And that cage can be a safe mounting point once again. So again, trying to keep the repairs here as low budget as possible, just so we can get this out on the trails, have a lot of fun with it, and be safe. So now that you guys have seen kind of what I'm up against with this build, I would definitely appreciate any advice if you guys have experience with this in the past. If you watched my channel, I do have experience with the XJ. I did everything from frame stiffeners to JK axle swap, all custom suspension on that. So I have a little bit of experience with the 4-liter that's in this thing, as well as the just the 90s generation of Jeep vehicles. But rust repair is pretty new to me. I am a decent welder, but I haven't done a lot of sheet metal work, as well as just anything Wrangler specific. TJ Wrangler specific is mostly all new to me. So I'm open to any comments or advice, and I hope you guys subscribe to my channel and follow along for this build. Thanks.